Where are you? Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash that like button and strap yourselves in there raw, my friends. Boom, 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 boom. Chickadee chanker, lads and lasses. We are back here for another cheeky little watch along. This should be a banger. It's Netherlands versus Japan, my friends. Looking forward to this one. You know it's going to be raw and competitive and a proper World Cup classic. I can feel it in my loins. It's going to be a World Cup classic, my friends. I'm going 3-2 to the Netherlands. 3-2. I think it's going to be a banger. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. But anyway, how are we all doing, guys? Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the new intro, courtesy of Mr. Wonton Doodle, a.k.a. Mass. What a legend. Get some love in there for him. But yes, how are you doing, everyone in the live chat? Thank you for joining us. Davey Watkins, Kai Mason, Blake Butler, Compost Murph Disco, Dave, Sanjay Ramatar, Kai Hansen. Yes, lad, Blake Butler, what's going on there? Stuart Orlison, Sanjay Ramatar, Kevin Kilban, Paula the Red, Tony Snooker Fan. Yes, mate, how you going? I Speak Whale, John Jones, Susan Knowlton. What's occurring? Stuart Orlison again there, Robbie James, Blake Butler, TKT49, Sanjay, Berber, Luan. Let's go, you legends. The Cake Cadet. Get in there, my son. Stephen Maguire, Chubba Knuckles, I Speak Whale, Kevin Kilban, Sonia, Susan, Kai, Robbie James. Thank you, he says, beautiful intro. Yes, shout out to Mr. Wonton Doodle. What a legend. Luan France says we've already got 46 likes. Get in there, you legends. Do us a favour at the start of the show. You know the drill. Smash the likes. Let's see if we can get 100 likes before the start of the game. Twat the thumbs up. We've got about 6 minutes to go until kickoff. We'll get into the team news in a moment. But yes, smash that like button. Subscribe. Get yourself aboard the Gammon Galleon because we're about to set sail to World Cup spill, my friends. Yes, good evening, Anthony Littlewood. Wayne the Red. Footy Ball. You Viewed. You're going 2-1 Japan. Hey, get your score predictions in. I'm going 3-2 Netherlands. Why not, eh? I think this might be a bit of a World Cup classic. That's my thoughts. I do think Netherlands ultimately be a bit too much for them. But Japan, a good side. I think they'll go for it and they'll score. So I'm going 3-2. Gerard Corrigan, hello, mate. What's happening? Susan says 2-1 Holland. Could be, could be. We did win the darts, mate. They battered them. Yes, the two Lukes absolutely nuked them, lad. Let's go, Sonia. Let's go make the most of it. Tony Joe, Canute. Yes, mate, hoping for a Netherlands win today. Hey, come on. The Orange. 3-2 Holland. Yep, your wife's in a Dutch shirt. And I have a Japanese shirt. That's awesome, Flesh and Lad. Someone's going to be happy, someone not so much. 2-1 Japan, says Berber. Hey, look, could happen. Japan are one of these teams, you know. They're a good team. Very industrious side. They might surprise everyone here. It wouldn't actually be that big of a surprise either. They are a good side. You know, so it could happen. Dazza, what's happening, lad? LFC scummer in here. Fair play to you, Sonia. I respect that. I respect that. Ronnie Dodge, no more twerking, Van Dyke. MJG window cleaning, how you doing? Oh, no. Get yourself a new set of kecks, lad. Superstars are also going 2-1 Japan. Speak Wales going 4-0 Holland. 2-2. 2-1 Japan. 4-2 Holland. 2-2 draw. Alex Ojidegu, hello. 2-1 Japan, Nakamura. 3-1 Holland. The Gammon Gantry. What's happening, Cake Cadet? Yes, we're on the Gammon Gantry, ready to view the proceedings. How you doing? Superstar, 2-1 Japan. 2-1 Holland. 4-2 to the Dutch. She did have a nice birthday. Thanks, MJG, lad. Amazing. It's amazing a team like Holland has never lifted the World Cup. Yeah, they're probably the best team not to have won it over the years. Vasco Historia, how you doing? We took the piss yesterday, lad, ain't gonna lie. Clown Brazil. Yeah, not the best performance from you, was it? I mean, you did adjust throughout the game, looked a bit better towards the end. But not the most convincing, was it, mate? No. Then again, Morocco are no mugs. They're a hard-working team. But yeah, you got to do better than that, don't you? Thank you, Vasco, for the super chat there, my son. Better luck next time. I'm pretty sure you'll play a lot better next time. Northern Rebel says 2-1 to the Netherlands. Yeah. I think somebody told me earlier that Matoma was on the bench. I did hear going into the tournament that he was injured and going to be out. But somebody told me earlier he was on the bench. Is that the case? Sonia says 3-3. Tommy Boyle, lads, going 2-1 Holland. 3-3, 2-0 Holland. Maeda to score any time. Oh, matron. 3-0 Japan. Goodness me. Who you got for this one? Honestly, I'm going 3-2 to the Netherlands. I just feel like they have got a stronger team. Let's take a look at the team lineups. I mean, Japan's team's still very good. They've got Suzuki in goal, very good goalkeeper. They've got Ito, Taniguchi, Watanabe, Nakamura, Sano, Kamada, good player, Doan, Kubo, Ueda, and Maeda. You know, they've got a good team. They are missing a couple of stars. Obviously, they'd like Matoma. On the other side of the pitch, Verbruggen in goal for the Dutch. You've got Dumfries, Van Heck, Van Dijk, Van der Ven, Gravenberch, De Jong, Reinders, Somerville, Malin, and Gakpo. You know, it's a much more overall higher standard, I think, in terms of the team there. Particularly that defence. The defence there and the midfield with Gravenberch, De Jong, and Reinders. You know, the defence and the midfield is pretty top tier there for the Netherlands on paper anyway. So I think the Netherlands going to get the job done. Yeah, I'm going for 3-2. I think it's going to be a banger of a game, though. So there's the team lineups. Ingest that, guys. Drink it in. And we're just getting ready to get this game underway. So should be interesting. Injured but in the squad. Our first game against Croatia's at this stadium. Home to the Cowboys. 80k capacity and got a roof. Climate controlled. Oh, that's bloody good for us. Yeah, that's excellent. I was annoyed when I heard the Germans had that earlier. Press so far and the stadium's been filled to the rafters. Japan are well drilled. Going to be a good game, I feel. Oh, yeah. No Matoma or Endo. Big loss for Japan. Big time, big time. Thank you for the Bacon Brigade emojis. Daz Salford, you legend. 3-1 Holland. 1-1. 2-1. You feel a draw. Hey, K Slater, did you see the Orange bus they brought over for the fans in the campaign? I didn't, mate. No, what was that all about then? I did not see it. Shakifa, Matoma ruled out the whole tournament due to hamstring injury. He might be involved later, you know, if they get far in the tournament, though. Suzuki has quick acceleration. 2-1 Japan. Hajime always has a plan. All the vans. All the vans for sure in the Dutch side. The thing about Japan is they'll run all day. Fell asleep to the Scottish anthem last night. Matoma injured. Yep. Sunderland have 3 players in the Netherlands. Rose, goalkeeper, Gertruda, centre-back, centre of defensive mid, and Brian Bobby, centre-back. Centre striker. Yeah, none of them are starting, though, mate. Put 50 on Japan. Wow, nice. Right, yes. So, I'll get rid of the team news then. We'll get the live chat back up there. Check out we got a new background here, courtesy of Mass there. Pretty cool. Thank you once again to Mr. Wonton. I don't know if you're watching, but if not, I've already personally thanked him anyway, but just wanted to let you guys know that it's down to that legend. What a man. 2-1 to Tony Chocolonely. Oh man, that whole thing got completely destroyed last night. So these kickoff countdowns are shite. Where is the game? Oh, hang on a second. Shit, I've still got it on the channel of the fucking darts, mate. Golf's on. I've just realised I was watching the World Cup of Darts there. I forgot to put the bloody game on. I was waiting here wondering why it's not bloody started yet. Hang on. Here we are. ITV. What am I doing, man? I had it at the Sky Sports 1. Fucking melter. Oh, it's underway. Shit. It's bloody underway, guys. Shit. Oh, man. Right, hang on. Let's get this going. 55 seconds. Boom. Right, sync up with us if you can, guys. Timer's up in the top right-hand corner. The timer's up top right. Sync up with us, guys. God, man, that is one Orange kit, isn't it? Fuck me. I know they're called the Orange and they love a bit of orange over there, but fuck me. That is horrible. That's like some super sickening high-vis. Oh, and the pink boots of Van Dijk with the clash and everything. They're all wearing pink boots. They're all fucking wearing pink boots. Everybody on the pitch wearing pink boots. The pink boots is clashing with the orange. It's making me physically sick. I can't deal with this. I'm getting vertigo. Oh, it's high-vis, mate. Ugh. That's nasty. That's offensive. I don't like looking at this. What a horrible kit. What a horrible kit, though. That's too much. That's too high-vis. Lack of vitamin D, that. Cheers, Elliot, lad. Nah, not even close, but thank you, lad. Robbie says, pig tired already? Yeah, I am. 1980 double-decker bus that a group of dedicated Netherlands fans have brought to every internet. They've driven it over there. How the hell did they do that? So they took it on a ferry from, like, you know, from Amsterdam to New York and then drove. Are they mental? What a true pro. Pink to make the boys wink. One of them has high-vis yellow boots, to be fair. Oh, no. Pink boots. They all got pink boots. Yeah, classic. Me too. I remember, I think we were talking about the other day, so I've actually got a picture. Oh no, that's Tommy Boyle. I thought I had a picture of some old school Predator boots, but that's just Tommy Boyle there. Great save, Suzuki. Hang on a chance for Netherlands. I just missed it. And the shot on goal is a decent attempt. Is it Malin? Yeah, gets the shot off. Good save by Suzuki. Stands firm, makes the stop. It's a corner for the Netherlands, guys. Corner for the Netherlands. Nice. We're almost at 100 likes already. We've got 178 people watching. Twat the thumbs up if you're just joining us in the stream. Oh, hell yeah. Yep, you're getting vertigo. How do you think I'm doing? Oh, dear. Great save. Your wife sat opposite me in a Dutch orange shirt. It's offensive. Just because it's too bright, you know? It hurts the retinas. I feel like, you know, when you look at a light bulb, right directly in the light bulb, like the sun or something, and then you look to the side and you can see, like, the light, you can see, like, a circle of light again, even when you've looked somewhere else. I'm getting that. I'm getting that watching this shit. Clash of Colours nauseating. I'm looking over there, I'm seeing orange. You know what I mean? Don't forget your Duolingo. Thank you, Paul Warby. I've already done it today, lad. Squeezed it in between streams. Got one lesson in, you know. Can't do many more than that today, but yeah. What a stadium. So apparently this is the one we're playing at soon. Thank you so much there, Mr. K. Slater. You're the man. Ronald Koeman. He's got some bloody experience, doesn't he? Who do you think the best Dutch manager ever is? That's so tough. We always go on about Dutch players, but what about Dutch managers? Because they're some of the best ever as well. You know, you got Cruyff, you got Van Gaal, you've got Koeman, you've got Hiddink, you've got Jol, you've got there's loads. There's fucking loads. Ten Hag, oh my god. Said nobody ever. Ten Hag. Oh, that's a tough one. Ten Hag in the crowd in a gilet. Oh no, sickening. He best not be. Ten Hag, Jupp Heynckes. Was Jupp Heynckes Dutch? Super chat. I always thought he was German, lad. Ten Hag, Slot Hag. Slot and Hag. You viewed. Thank you so much for the super chat, my son. Yes. Men who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything and never put passion in front of principle, even if win, you'll lose. Great Mr. Miyagi quotes. I'm guessing you're supporting Japan tonight. Okinawa, Okinawa, Okinawa. I'm guessing you're supporting Japan, are you, lad? Come on, Japan. Let's go, you viewed. It's going to be a cheeky free kick here for Japan, by the way. You agree with the first quote. Thank you, Yuvu, very much indeed there for the super chat, you don. Kamada stands over this one then for the Japanese. Yes, nice one you viewed. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Oh, header at the near post is behind. There's a flag up anyway, and it's going to be a ball at the back there for the Dutch. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie. Johan Cruyff. Yeah, good shout. I mean, he kind of like revolutionized football in a way, in a big way. Holland in the huddle looked like a prawn cocktail. Hajime Moriyasu. Legend. Bonsai. Wesley Sneijder and Edwin van der Sar hanging out. Edwin van der Sar's doing a bit of a coaching role there, or scouting role, I should say. He's trying to convince Wesley Sneijder to sign for us. That's what he's trying to do in there. Wesley Sneijder linked to United this summer. It's in a bun. Dick Advocaat, yeah, great shout. Steve McLaren. He's an honorary Dutch manager. So he's going to get United. Oh, Van Dijk clears that one. Crossing from the Japanese. They're looking dangerous here. Japan. Down the left. Look at this. Good feet. Oh, no. He shat it. What was that? Awful, dreary pass. Just aimless. The seats, those bastards, are the rich and the spoilt rotten. Yeah, I think all the people in these stadiums are not short of a few quid. Either that or they're insane. Because all the tickets are expensive, aren't they? Netherlands should be tuning up by now. Dallas Cowboys Stadium. What are those, like, crazy seats behind the goal, though? Why are they empty? Well, I'm guessing they're like the super primo seats, but why are they all empty? They were just too much money, were they? I don't know. Or there seems to be nobody there. But there's a lot of primo seats that are at the front that are not got anybody in them. Two Vans in the United side, Van Nistelrooy and Van Persie. Oh, yes. And Van der Sar. And also Van der Gaal, Raymond Van der Gaal. Yeah, that's right. Lots of Vans. True, mate. Yeah, the clown tent thing's going to be gash. I really hope they don't make it like that. Memphis Depay and Veggie on the bench. Come on. Van der Beek. Yeah, Donny van der Beek as well. Good shout, Reckon Torchak. United legend, Donny van der Beek. Don't forget him. How could you forget Donny? Ludwig van. You think the score will be 5-0 Japan? Do you know what, Peter Fox? If the score's 5-0 Japan, I will go into the kitchen and I'll make a pube sandwich and eat it, mate. 5-0 Japan. Are you off your tits? Luxury sweets. I see fans there in NFL games. They love fans in Holland. Really, biggest air-conditioned stadium in the world. Look at these Japanese fans. They're off their heads. What are they doing? What's he come as? He's come as a Japan flag. That's fucking awesome. He's got a big white square on his head and he's painted the middle of his face red. This kit's driving my TV crazy. It's like there's a superimposed outline around the players. Same, mate. It's horrible, isn't it? It's too... They're actually glowing. They actually glowing here. Looks like, Denzel and Trigger in that episode of Only Fools and Horses when they just got rid of those radioactive barrels. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got a fucking haze of a glow around them. It's odd. Yeah, they are. That German result earlier was a riot. Oh, that was a penetration session, wasn't it? It was always going to happen, really. Van der Gaal, keeper years ago. Yeah, I said him. 3-1 Japan. Van Driver. You change your mind to 6-0 Holland. Klaus-Jan Huntelaar sighting. Really? You reckon 4-3 Japan? Wow. Netherlands are actually kind of struggling to get into the game properly here, though. Japan, down the left they go now. Chance for them. Big chance for them. They are missing the likes of Mitoma. Over on the left side, they've got Maeda playing for them in this game. Kubo over right side. He's a good player. Here he is now. Kubo on the right. Van Dijk clears a pass into the box away up the pitch. It's good sort of pressure by Japan, though. You know, they've got their control on it at the minute. Sponsored by Ready Break. It's a tactic you can't beat what you can't look at. Good shout. They're like trying to just like cause like snow blindness or something to these Japanese players. Horrible orange blur. Pity it wasn't on BBC UHD. They would have been clear. Oh man. Yeah, they're playing against the council. It does look like, doesn't it? They've just taken a little break from their fucking road fixing duties, mate. You know what I mean? It does look like that. 2-2. No one in the Dutch starting lineup plays in the Dutch league. Nutty. That is pretty mad. You'd think there'd be one or two. But then again, the Dutch League's just, you know, it does make sense if you want to have the best team or the best players playing the best leagues. Being that bright, opponents must feel like they're everywhere. It looks weird. I cannot turn my colour down on my TV. I'm so glad it's not just me. It's too much. It doesn't help that the players have also got crazy boots. Like there's that man there with a proper yellow high vis. He does look like he's just come off a building site. And even the referee's got a fucking high vis shirt on. But everyone's wearing pink boots. Van Persie, Bodo Zenden. Go on then, Maeda. They've won a corner, Japanese corner coming up. Already, you just turned the colour down slightly on your Sony telly and that's cured it. West Ham have 4 players at the World Cup. Somerville, Souček, Diouf and Wan-Bissaka. Decent. Trigger and Cruyff up front for Council FC. Whose idea was this, to have this crazy shade of orange as their kit? You know, you can be orange, but do you have to be that orange? Go on then, corner. I hope Netherlands lose just for their kits, to be fair, you know what I mean? So we don't have to see them for long in the tournament anymore. I hope Japan batter them there. I actually don't. I don't mind who wins this. I kind of like both of these countries. I really do. I've always enjoyed the Netherlands and Japan as countries. I think they're great countries, so I'm not really too bothered who gets through. But yeah, that kit is horrible. Game's making my eyes bleed. It's too bright. You're looking at the future. The future's bright. The future's orangey. Traffic cones, Jaffa cakes. Yep. Very odd. What is this pink boots trend? Is that like for some charity or something, like raise awareness about breast cancer? Because if it is, okay. I get that. That's fine. But if it isn't, if they're just choosing to wear pink boots instead of black boots or whatever, then these people are dickheads, to be fair, because it just looks shit. Especially on the telly. Known as Trump Orange. You had Adidas predicted back in the 90s. Awesome boots. Yeah, 100%. I had... You mean Predators, yeah? Yeah, definitely. Might have to get the sunglasses on. With Forrest looking at Engels from Celtic, I would not mind them taking a look at Maeda as well. Makes me think your eyes are out of focus. Yes, how you doing there, Pokemon Live TCG lad? Hey, Japan, this guy that predicted last 4 cups. Thank you. What, he predicted the last 4 right and he thinks Japan? I'd love to see a Holland v Germany knockout game, a proper grudge match. Oh, yeah. Looks like the nuclear go from The Simpsons. Hoping Ecuador wins today. My friend Ecuadorian Roots. Nice, yeah. Good side usually, Ecuador. They've definitely got a chance. Japan, all players won. There isn't any standout. Yeah, pink boots very popular. Interesting. The kit's living in my head now. The colour got the colour turned right down to almost black and white. You know, like that thing that I had yesterday that made the TV go purple, green and white, and those were the only colours. I'd actually prefer to watch that right now. This is terrible. Thank you for the mandatory like. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, lad. Cheers very much. How many we got now? 100 likes. We just smashed 100 likes on the stream. So 100 big uns. Cheers to the Bacon Brigade. Get some red panties in there. But I got the red panties. It's red panty night. The live chat's got us 100 likes on the stream, baby. Come on then. This needs a bit of a moment of something now, this game. Van Dickhead on the ball on the halfway line. Van Dickhead. Van Dickhead again, over to Van den Ven. Aaron, yes, Aaron, thank you for the red panties, my son. Andrikos, what's occurring, my son? Japan and Morocco dark horses. Yeah, true. I think USA will struggle when they come up against the top side, but they certainly looked amazing in the first one. Just hope the pink boots don't bring the Phil Jones curse. Oh, mate. Is that you, TCG Hub? Have you just changed your name to Pokemon Live TCG, or is that somebody else? No, my telly went off when I tried. Got it back now. Still as bad. Mm-hmm. Raconteur Jack, thank you for becoming a member of the channel, lad. We got a new member. He's the man with a shiny new member. Ship. Thank you so much, Raconteur, lad. Get some big love in there for him. Get your favourite emoji members of the channel to celebrate Mr. Raconteur Jack joining the Hamada there. Legend. Yeah, Netherlands aren't doing jack shit at the moment, OK Squid, apart from defend. And Japan are trying, but obviously quite difficult to get through. They have got a fantastic sort of defensive line, the Dutch, with a lot of really high-profile defenders, quality players in there. So they're quite difficult to break down. Good feat by De Jong, that's nice. He's won it back. Little Cruyff turn, keeps on a possession now, looking to get them away. And this could be a good move, actually, for the Dutch. Finally on the counter, down the left, here's Cody Gakpo. He does get it towards Malin, who can he get a shot off? No, he can't. Good defending by the Japanese in the end there. Back it comes out, though. Denzel Dumfries over on the right-hand side picks it up. Inside again now to Frankie de Jong. Van Heck brings it into the third, just on the edge of the third. Back it goes now to Frankie de Jong. Holland have been tangoed, haven't they? I know. Does look like it's sickening. It could be a tactic to put the opposition off, to blind them. Surely there has to be a legal limit in a football team to how bright your shirt can be. Surely. Certainly how reflective it can be. Oh, 1-2 round the corner. Cody Gakpo, can he get there? No, he cannot. Van den Ven, shoulder to shoulder, wins the throw-in near Japan's corner flag. Zizo says, surely they can't compete. Holland's cooked. I don't know. Hey, Wonton Doodle. I shouted you out earlier, mate, and said that you had done that fantastic intro. Thank you once again. I just want to say big ups for the World Cup intro. If you missed it, you can watch it back after the stream. But yeah, if you were here at the start of the stream, you saw the new intro to the streams for the World Cup, and that was made by our man, Mr. Wonton Doodle there, my son, as well as the graphic on this watch-along here. So big ups to this legend for all that you do, my man. Thank you so much, mate. You're the man. You are the man, sir. What's this? Your passport says Singapore. My holiday calendar says Japan. So you're back in Japan. Lovely. Yeah, you love Japan, don't you? I've got to go to Japan. You going snowboarding, are you, again there, Wonton, lad? I did say Donny van der Beek, yeah. City grey and bright green kit is very grim. Germany had the best performance so far this tournament. I disagree, you know, actually. Obviously, they scored the most goals, but they're playing basically, a provincial town, lad. You know, they basically came up against, like, Kettering or something. They basically had a little game against Runcorn FC today. That's what they did, you know? Yeah. Canvey Island. Do you know what I mean? They basically played a tiny little town, mate. So it's not that impressive. The most impressive team, I suppose, you could say United States. They did really well against Paraguay, who are better than Curacao, to be honest. And then also, South Korea looked pretty good. But I don't know. I don't really take too much from the German game. Yeah, they battered them. 7 goals, but they should be doing that in their sleep anyway. So you don't really know how good the Germans are just because they battered them. Just to be honest, 7 goals is undeniable. But still, it doesn't really, mean. Thanks for doodling. It's really good in defeating European nations. You know, to get Edgar Davids glasses for this kit. Oh, great intro, great work. Thank you there, Tommy Boy, lad. Yes, Wonton Doodle doing bits there, my son. Japan really good in defeating European nations. No, not World Cup. Slough Town FC. We do. Australia had a really good game earlier. Looked really good. Their goalie have put in a great game. Their strikers look pretty boss. They scored those 2 nice goals. All predictions so far are wrong except the Cats. Not the best so far. It does need a goal. They're just having a hydration break already. Goodness me. Proper non-eventful game of football so far. I was expecting a clanger banger in this one. It could still ignite and... Oh, my God. As if it isn't bad enough. Virgil van Dijk has just pulled his shirt up, and underneath he's wearing an equally bright undershirt. An equally bright orange undershirt. Like, why would you do that? Do you want Cristiano Ronaldo back at Man United? He's always too old now, Peter. Too old now. Still a great player, but yeah, no, to be honest. Looks like the Ready Brek glow when you see the shirts. So it's time for a hydration break, guys. That's the end of quarter 1. Soon we'll be going into quarter 2 here. It's a game of 4 quarters these days in the US of A. Australia bigger than USA. They beat Turkey. What are Netherlands playing at? Scoring chance happened, and now they're switching off. Yeah, strange. 3 minutes for hydration. Booze break. Morocco impressed me so far. That's a good shout as well. Yeah, Morocco. David Beckenbait, we call it. Bit of a duffer, not living up to it so far yet. Interesting tactic from Netherlands to blind the world. It's going to make them the least popular team at this tournament, though. I'm already hoping that this game finishes sooner rather than later, so I don't have to look at this orange gash. Mango, J2O colour kit. Van Dijk probably wearing high-vis thong under there. Doubling the radioactivity. It's the end of the first quarter. Worst start to World Cup in history. Not the best, mate. I want to see some more exciting games than this. When we sort the wheat from the chaff in this tournament, we'll see how good Germany are. Yep, true. Ruud van Nistelrooy spotted. Oh, plenty of Dutch courage. No, he hasn't. Sovereign Saint. No. Turkey's got stuffed early this year. Coman. Why do they need hydro breaks in a closed air-conditioned stadium? It's an advertising scam for TV channels. Yeah, they don't need it in these games, do they? I mean, what is it air-conditioned to? Do we know? Like, probably like 20 degrees or something, right? 18. It's probably like room temperature it's conditioned to, you would think. The last round of group games are the best when they play at the same time. Hydration break, nothing for 3 minutes. Trying to give their opponents a sore eye, an eyesore. Zlatan tuned out ages ago. Zlatan does not like this. Is Zlatan doing coverage right now on CBS or some other channel? Zlatan is pissed off with his burning retinas. Zlatan does not approve of Dutch kids. Zlatan will go down at halftime and insist they change. This team will be imprinted in your brain. Anyone hear about the training bust up? I didn't. I did hear about England having some of their equipment stolen, though, and there was a picture of Harry Kane going around of him in his underpants, where they had all their shorts stolen and stuff. Don't know if you saw that or if it's true, but I did see something about that. Goals not touchdowns. Yeah, good shout, Simon. I'm with you there. Netherlands not winning against literally Japan. Japan, good team. No real dark horses except Morocco. We'll see as the tournament goes on. You know, there's always a couple of surprises. 21 degrees all year round, closed roof, no sun getting in, scam. Yeah, they don't really need to have a break there, do they? Like you say, they just want to show you an advert. Some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. But it's only the third quarter. Oh, someone obviously stole the Dutch team's boots as well. Why they now outscored all the pink ones. Outsourced all the pink ones. Yeah, mate. They had to make a phone call to Phil Jones. Yeah, there is. Oh, I don't know. I mean, statistically, funny enough, you know, Compass, statistically speaking, we're kind of living in the safest time. Even in terms of violent crimes, thefts and all that. It's crazy. But it seems like it, though, because of media and everything. But technically speaking, if you go back 100 years, there'll be more violence, more bad shit going on, more, you know, go back 500 years, even more again. So we are getting more civilized slowly but surely as a peoples. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take some time, I think, lad. Zlatan interview. I'm not too sure which one this is. Zlatan interview. I have seen some Zlatan interviews, such as Zlatan on Jimmy Fallon and Zlatan on some other things, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check this out, Luan. Where did you send this me? On Twitter or was this Instagram? Thank you very much. I have to check it out. Great advert for Robinson's orange drink. You'll see Ready Brick sales are up. A bit of a boring game like watching the movie Smash Up. It kind of reminds me, this is like watching, you know, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or something. This is like seriously bright and horrible, you know, like orange, you know, like the orange fucking Oompa Loompas guys. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm watching that. Oompa Loompa Toompa Dee Doo. I got a message for you. You know? You know what I mean, guys? Fucking Oompa Loompas, it's too matter. Super bright, man. I don't like the look of that. Oh, I think I have seen that. Oh, I don't know, actually. Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. I don't know which one I've seen, but yeah, it might have been that one. Freedom Journey, but yes, Zlatan's a beast. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Japan wins. It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. Are you from the future, are you, boyo? That's interesting as well, Richard Cochrane. It's the first Japan starting 11, the first competitive team to have nobody from the Japanese league. Wow. From the J League, yeah. That's interesting because I think Tommy also said that this is the first game that the Netherlands have had where they haven't had anybody from the Dutch league. So it's quite interesting that. So you're telling me all of the players on this pitch right now don't actually play in their own domestic league. It's a pretty crazy stat. Hello there, Aishan Arkeo. What's going down? Boring affair. This needs a goal. Crossing from the left, header back across goal. It's way above the crossbar there from Denzel Dumfries. No dramas there. Bloody hell, guys. This is going to be a slow game, I think. It's going to be a long one. The England game will probably be the best of the first round games. Can you imagine the 90s if someone rocked up to your local park with pink boots? So true. It just wasn't a thing. John says, I bet Curacao doesn't have a league. Fair comment, but they also might, you know, but they also might not. That's a fair comment. None of the Moroccan starting 11 were born in Morocco. Yeah, same with Curacao earlier, apart from I think they said one, which is Tahith Chong, maybe. Coman been boring for us. How many tournaments now? Morocco don't have any players actually born in Morocco. That's crazy. This is the quietest game I've seen so far. It is. This is a shit game, lad. I'm actually seriously bored. And anytime I look up at the screen, my retinas are just getting burnt, mate. Lisa, so who do Curacao play against on that island if they don't have a league? Well, maybe they just have players that play for other foreign in other foreign leagues. You know, they're just export players. They don't really have a league, but they grow up playing against their mates, and then they try and sign for a professional team in a different country. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't join FIFA until 2010. Van der Ven, the fastest recorded player in Premier League history. Is that true? Bloody hell, I know he's absolutely rapid, but I didn't know he's the fastest. Imagine losing to Croatia and having to beat Ghana. The clock is slowing down. You said this would be good, Pig. You lied to us. I'm sorry. Do you want your money back? Well, you can't fucking have it, cake, mate, for a start. This is free. It didn't cost me a damn thing other than your time. All right. But no, I did. And I still think there's a potential for the second half to come alive. Or if somebody scores a bloody goal here early doors. Denzel Dumfries now. There is a chance here for the Netherlands. They've got some numbers up there now. They're trying to break down Japan here, but it's not easy. Now switched up play to the left. Cody Gakpo on the ball now. Cody Gackers. He's gone nowheresville. He's closed down. Yeah, Cody Gakpo has to go back to Virgil van Dijk. Now over to Frankie de Jong. Denzel Dumfries on the ball. They're just not doing anything with it, though. You've got to try and play a penetrative forward pass eventually. And the one time they do, they've given the ball away. What a bunch of shithouses. Oh, we really won back by Malin. He's done him. He's got through, but there's a good challenge in there to deny him from the number 3 for Japan there, Mr. Taniguchi, who's done really well. It's a corner, though, for the Netherlands here. And this is where they'll get an advantage because the Netherlands side are very tall and big. There's quite a few units in there. Van Dijk, Dumfries, these guys. So, yeah. They should be dangerous, you would think, from these set pieces against the Japanese team. Imagine paying $1 grand or more for a ticket like this. Yeah, crazy. True. Better treble winners into 2010 or United 99. Are you serious, lad? 100% United. Reindeers puts this corner in. It's a good corner. Suzuki makes a good save, though. And it's away. He almost fumbled it, but no, good save, and it's cleared away off the line. And now the cross comes in, header over the crossbar. So they've just rode their luck, and it's going to be... Oh, what? Corner? What? Yeah, you hate corners. Yeah, dangerous, isn't it? Malin gets the header off. It's a good one. The two Japanese defenders around him doing nothing. They didn't do well there at all. Malin reads it well. And he has a really big chance. But it's a goal kick here. Yeah, goal kick here for Japan. Van Dijk wins it high up. Back it goes now to Frankie de Jong. Barcelona do not want Rashford. He can go to Bayern Munich and win the league every season. I'm with you. I think that's the best place for him to go. Your daughter I carry for 9 months, born in Canada, is Canadian and Vincy, in my opinion. Okay, what? She's half Canadian, half St. Vincent. Thankfully, Tom Grennan has stopped singing outside. Suzuki well revved up for this game. Suzuki, a fine motorbike. The Dutch have no cutting edge, missing a Robben-type player. Yeah, and also if you compare, like the best strikers they've had over the years, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, those guys, they don't have someone like that either at the moment. Yeah, Malin, yeah, Gackers and these guys, they do score goals, but they're not anywhere on the same level. Van Basten. Doesn't impress me much, Bartolino, mate. Fair enough, they won 7-1, but so they should against Curacao, man. Diaz benches Rashi all season, though. Even with the colour down, it's giving me a migraine. Kate says, this game is trash pig. It's a good time to do your Duolingo session. I mean, I've already done one lesson today, just a quick lesson there to make sure I don't lose the streak. So I'm all good, but, Compasses might get a tan standing next to them shirts. Oh my god, what a shit show of a game. Are you serious? Fucking come on, Japan and Netherlands, for Pete's sake. Goodness me, there's people in the stadium paying $1 grand to watch this shit and travel from your fucking home countries. Wake the fuck up, do something, have a go at it, fucking try and fucking do something, take a chance, you bunch of pussies. Oh, that goes for both sets of players and teams right now. This is a disgrace. Oh my God, we're just watching this right now on TV. That's all. And it's making me annoyed and angering me how shit and mundane and boring this game is. It's the fucking World Cup, mate. Come on. Let's have a bit of entertainment. Go for it, you twats. I know, this is uber dull. Super dull, mate. 98 World Cup mascot has a daughter called Ellie, the mascot of Women's World Cup. Nutty stuff. You know what? If they want to grow the game in the USA, then they're going to have to bloody put on some entertainment. They're going to have to give a reason for people to keep tuning in. Problem with the new format is we have to wait a few games before proper ranked teams play each other. Then this happens. Right, guys, this is what I'm saying from now on, okay? And somebody mentioned this in the Premier League or something as an option in the game of football. Yeah, okay. Oh, you can't change the point system? Why not? We've changed loads of things in football over the years for the benefit of the game. What if they made it so, and even in a World Cup group format and stuff, it could work. But what if in the group stages you get, like an extra point for a win, and you get. Wait, I haven't thought this through. But, I'm just saying, there needs to be more of an incentive. Like, you've got to fucking go for it. You should be attacking at these tournaments. Try and get goals. Didn't think this through. Gungshi, thank you so much there, Gungshi Leone. Yes, lad, how you doing? Hi, Pig and Piglets. How you doing, Gungshi? I hope you're not watching the game, Gungshi. The Netherlands are wearing the most disgraceful high visibility kit you've ever seen, and keep it on her in the crowd. That's better. She's wearing a much more appropriate attire. It's the old orangey colour, and this colour that they've got on the TV though, it's disgraceful, mate. It's burning my retinas, lad. And everyone's wearing pink boots as well. It's the worst. Kate says the female opponent said Japan play like Spain. They've only had 32% possession. This is the opposite of Spain. You're through about Iran versus thoughts about Iran versus New Zealand. Should be a laugh, mate. Box of Toblerone if you score more than 2 in a group stage match. Yeah, but maybe you should get something. 1 goal equals 1 point. Thing is, that's not fair though. You can't really do that. But should be 0 points. Yeah, maybe you don't get anything for a draw. How's that? How the hell's that? Yeah, that's right. No. Can't do that. But it would be good. It would be a lot better to see these teams just trying to score more goals, really. We just want more goals, more entertainment, don't we? It's football, man. Yeah, same Gungsha. I want Japan to win as well. Just for the reason that I don't want to see the Netherlands in the tournament any longer than necessary with this gastastic kit. You know what I mean? I don't like it at all. I would really like to see Japan win this. Plus, they are the underdogs in this one. But they could go quite far in the tournament. If they could get a result here, they'd start to believe. No problem for England winning this then, if this is the level. Don't know, mate. We didn't look too great in our warm-up. I know we did well against Costa Rica, but they weren't good enough to qualify. And we looked really bad against New Zealand, didn't we? Seen better grassroots football. Hang on. This is a great chance for Japan. They can break. Japan. It's a mistake by Netherlands, and Japan can break, and now they're in the half. Nakamura for Japan. Can he get a decent delivery in there? Is it out behind? It is out behind. It's a goal kick. Oh, fucking hell, this game's shit. Just when you think there might be a chance, it just fizzles out into nothing. Oh. If there was less countries than players would try more because less games means less risk of injury happening. Interesting. Wonton says, how about teams ranked lower than 50 given half goal advantage? I don't know about that, because then everybody would just trying to just qualify, but still be ranked shite in the build-up to the tournament. You'd be purposefully losing games. I don't know about that. But, yeah, it's one of those. It's not perfect, but, you just want to see a few more goals in these tournaments. You want to see entertainment. This is actually a very embarrassing advert for the game so far, this one, for all the people tuned in around the world thinking Netherlands Japan's going to be a banger, and all the people in North America watching. They must be bored to tears. You know, we're football fans, proper football fans, and we find this boring. Never mind, imagine if you're a baseball fan or whatever, I don't know, whoever. I mean, baseball's pretty boring as well, but I'm just saying, if you tune into this, then you must be thinking, what am I watching? I'm going to turn it over and watch fucking America's Got Talent or something. You know what I mean? Italy are dearly missed. No, I wouldn't say that, mate. A lot of clever in measuring 60 days XP. Could do definitely clever master award teams for aggressive play. Yeah, good shout. Oh, Nakamura shot. Oh, he's just missed. That was the best chance of the game so far. Ball in from the right. Nakamura falls to him, and he just spanks with his right foot, looking for the bottom left-hand corner. He's hit the drinks bottle just next to the post. Yep. Classic. Hit the drinks bottle next to the post. So not a million miles away, but not quite there for him. But best chance of the game so far. It's come in the 43rd minute, and it's not even on target. But best chance of the game. Walking football. All them people paid bank to watch this crap. Let's just hope the second half is amazing, because, yeah, you're right. The expense involved to watch this game, it's just terrible that it's not a real spectacle at the moment. Try the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League format for the group stages. Italy would have made this more boring. They're not the same anymore. Proper attempt, finally. Hey, Sovereign Saint, how you doing, my son? Good man. We're coming up to half-time. If you're just getting in the stream, everyone, please help us boost up there on the algorithm by dropping a like on the video. We're trying to get to 300 likes on this stream. We're on 130 right now. We've got 249 watching. That is a gash ratio. Let's get that ratio up there, my friends. What are you, a bunch of scousers? And also, if you're here for the first time, we're trying to grow the channel and get to 95,000 subscribers very soon. Oh, Japan! Oh, into the side netting. Chance for Japan there, but it is loose. It's missing into the side netting. We've got 94,432 subscribers. Get yourself subscribed down below. Oh, hang on a sec. I just realised the time is a little bit out of whack there. Out of whack. There it is. We've sorted it out. Be just typical big. The game we decided to skip will be the best one, probably, mate. Oh, I had to turn the channel over. This game is boring. I don't blame you. Even BTT with KSI is more entertaining than this. Burver says Japan are waking up. I bloody hope so. I don't know. Is it possible to wake up from rigor mortis? Because that's what feels like's happened here. I don't know. I feel like both these teams are just dead and they're rotting away. This is a bad game. But I hope you're right. Hopefully second half we see something a bit better. 3 minutes of added time. That's generous. That's funny. 3 minutes is just for the water break. Like, there's been no incident in this half, so they cannot add any extra time. It's a 3-minute water break, isn't it? And they don't add that on, so... Shows you how shit the half is. Just the water break time added on. If Nakamura gets substituted, it's because he's knackered Mora. Ah! What's the world's best airline? I'm not too sure, actually, mate. Don't know. What's the most posh? Is like, I don't know, like Emirates, fucking Qatar Airways and all that. They're very posh and very expensive. I'm not really sure, mate, to be honest. Shite joke that. It made me angry, mate. Train Mike Tyson, by the way. What the fuck was that? Fucking yellow card. That's what it is, mate. Yellow card for Coconut. Yellow card, mate. Don't make me get the red one out, lad, because I bloody will. Oh, yeah. Pikachu's in a million pieces in a tip somewhere. But I kept his heart, though, mate. I kept his heart. That's his heart. There you go. There is Pikachu's heart. I kept it. Yeah. I cut his heart out with a spoon. Why a spoon, sire? Because it's blunt, you fool. It'll hurt more. Corner for the Netherlands. Are they going to break Japanese hearts here just before half-time with a cheeky, dirty set piece? Could happen. For this World Cup, we could have Trump on a ducking stool. It may not be seeing many goals, but it would increase the player shots on target in games. Corner then for the Netherlands. Oh, they've scored. No, they haven't. Suzuki grabs it. I thought Malin was just going to get that in the back of the net then, but Suzuki's got it, and it's going to be the end of the half pretty much there. Oh. Hang on a second. Zizo, can you not spam, mate? You're spamming there, Zizo. You're spamming the same message over and over again, and you're annoying people. So don't spam, lad. You've been timed out for 5 minutes there. Good work there, Mr. Moderators. Don't spam. Don't spam, guys. Bunch of scousers from around the world are watching, and the devil on your chest is shitting itself. How dare you? How bloody dare you? Better than a liver bird diarrheaing in itself, lad. The great Alan Rickman. Oh, yes. It's half-time, by the way, folks. Let me stop the timer there. Half-time. What a snooze fest. Honestly, 0 out of 10 games so far. Very boring. Oh, my God. I'm just done in with that. Trouble to stay awake. Wearing sunglasses watching this like the guy of the Only Fools and Horses episode. That's a great idea, lad. I might have to do the same. No joke, no joke. I'm going to wear my sunnies for the second half. Might be palatable, lad. Saeed says, why Japanese so short? It's just their team is shorter than the Dutch. The Dutch are actually the tallest nation in the world. Apart from, I think, what was it? Somebody said the other day, actually, there's one African nation, Suriname, is it, or somewhere that's maybe got the tallest on average or something these days. But basically, the Dutch is right up there. Dutch is pretty much the tallest nation on earth. So every team's going to look small, really, compared to the Dutch, because the Dutch have, statistically, the tallest nation in the fucking world, lad. And they've got a big team. Good question. Is the Fox going to pick the results of the England games? I'm going to try and get him to, but he hasn't really been around, but I'm going to try and get him to, lad. Hello, Irish NZ. Let's be having you. Let's go, Solly Griffin. How you doing? You can't lie. You're staring. Haven't seen many black Japanese. Loving it. Really? Wow. What, you mean the goalkeeper, Suzuki? Very disappointing, man. Someone do something. Very disappointed. I was expecting more from that. Not the first half I was expecting. Let's hope the second is much better. You wonder if it's worth tolerating the second half. Surely it's got to be different. Norway have the tallest players, them, and Bosnia. Yeah, Czech Republic had a very strong, tall side the other day as well. Suriname's in South America. Oh, shit. What was I thinking of? 5 foot grass, 4 foot people. What the fuck? The Fukari, I don't know what you're talking about, Adam, lad. You finally conquered my hangover. Went to the only Scottish bar in Boston last night and was celebrating with the Scottish fans. Nice, lad. That's fucking awesome, son. I bet you had a good time doing that. Bet they were absolutely over the moon. There was I think, some cheeky whiskies being consumed in that one. The Sudan. Yes, that's what I meant. I meant Sudan, didn't I? Not Suriname. Fucking hell. Good results for the Aussies yesterday. Prime Ozil or Prime Skulls. Daniel McHale, stop asking me such bullshit fucking questions, mate. Mesut Ozil is an absolute bug-eyed fly of a man. Goodness me, half man, half Jeff Goldblum in the movie The Fly. He doesn't even come close to lacing Paul Scholes' fucking boots, my son. Please, don't insult me anymore by asking me such fucking good questions, mate. What are you going to ask me next? Who's a better goal scorer, Alan Shearer or fucking Carlton Palmer? Like, come on, bro. Oh. Fucking love you, by the way, Daniel. I fucking love you, Daniel McHale. But let's not insult Paul Scholes anymore, please. It's ridiculous. Back in a second, my friends. And by the way, Ozil was pretty majestic when he was at Real Madrid and stuff, but they had fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. I could get 40 assists a season if I had prime Cristiano in front of me demanding the ball. Fucking hell. All right, anyway. Back in a second, I need to slash anus, guys. Back in a minute. Keep smashing those thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll be right back. Get in there, my son. Oh, it's Big Ange Postecoglou. My name's Big Ange Postecoglou, mate. Yeah, that's right. I'm here at the World Cup, proud of the Aussie boys, seeing what they done. I had to celebrate by having 16 beers and 17 pies last night, mate. That's why I'm looking a little bit over the weather, if you know what I mean. Big Ange. It's Big Ange Postecoglou, mate. Big Ange turned into the biggest Ange. Oh, it's the sun. Do you know what, though? Can I just say this, right? Okay, look, okay, of course, it's better for your health to be less meaty. It's better for your confidence to have a nice fucking physique, whatever. It's nice to be fit and healthy and full of vitality. It is. It really is. It really is. Definitely, yeah. But you know what else is really nice? Just fucking not giving a shit and just letting yourself go and just eating whatever the fuck you want to eat for a while. That's also good. Yeah, I said it. But it's not good. It's not good for you, but it's kind of it's good, you know? Sometimes. Just sometimes. Yes, but tell everyone, says Chaz. That's it, mate. You know, like, okay, fair enough. There's a lot of people that are naturally in good shape, I guess. Some people, but other people have to work at it. And, you know, it's hard. It's bloody hard, mate. Imagine having to go to the gym and just eat fucking chicken and rice and all that for years. You just kind of think, you know, why bother, mate? Might as well just eat myself to death. You know, why bother? Oh, dear. Anyway, it's half time, guys. We're waiting for the second half. Rubbish first half. One of the worst ever in the World Cup, surely. You had to mute it while Big Ange spoke as a pundit. Oh, me too, mate. I fucking love it, mate. There's nothing better than getting a cheeky coffee, mate, and sucking it through a Tim Tam. You know what I mean, mate? It's absolutely amazing. Ugh. Let's look at Big Sammy. Don't care what people think. We're going to die anyways. No six-pack will stop us dying. Facts. I don't know, I do wonder, because, you know, obviously we're all a bit self-conscious, whatever, you want to have a fucking good body, whatever, good, you know. But when you're, okay, maybe you won't get to be 80 or 70 unless you actually look after yourself. But I'm sure when you're 80 years of age and you're dying in your bed or something, I don't really think you're going to look back and go, do you know what, I wish I'd done a fucking bunch more crunches in the gym. You know what I mean? I just don't really think, I wish I'd done more ab workouts and fucking lifted more weights. I honestly don't think you're going to think that. Maybe you will, but I don't think you are. I think you're going to be like, God, I wish I had that extra free Bentos pie that time instead of a fucking piece of broccoli. You know what I mean? You missed the Cadbury Flake Girl. We all missed the Cadbury Flake Girl, lad. I think maybe I should buy the whole Japanese squad. Home big kit to the bollocks. Amazing invention. The Ange mask on TalkSport. Funny with Jason Cundy. I've not seen that one. Should all live like George Best did. Well, I don't think so. I think there's a good balance. You know, there's a happy medium. You've got to have the odd treat here and there, don't you? I think it's probably better to, in general, completely look after yourself, but occasionally let yourself go and just fucking live a bit sometimes. If I didn't eat that one burger, I could have had an extra day. Fair one, maybe. Going to be queso in the stadium. Chaos in the stadium if a rare Pokemon pops up on Pokemon Go. Get to fuck out for an early bath, mate. Get away for an early bath, mate. Fucking red card, mate. Enjoy that time out, son. You're a disgrace. Head to the sin bin. I've sent you off. I've sent you off and I've timed you out, mate. How'd you like that? You've been fucking sent. Yeah, you've been sent, my friend. Who's got the red card? Cake Cadet. Cake Cadet got the fucking red card. Not enough of his bollocks jokes. That was a terrible joke. I don't even know if it was a joke. Was it a joke? Or was it? I don't know what it was. VAR review. Let's have a look at VAR review very quickly. Let's go above. Let's read it once again. Pig, it's going to be queso in that stadium if a rare Pokemon pops up on Pokemon Go. VAR decision. Red card stands. Red card stands, guys. You know? Any news on Fernandez? Yeah, he's a fucking legend, mate. Sent to Turkey. Who got Reddit? It's Mr. Cadet. Who plays Pokemon Go? I play Pokemon Go, mate. I fucking do. Add me up on there. Mr. Flying Pig is my username. Mr. Flying Pig. That's my username. I play Pokemon Go, mate, occasionally. If I've taken Mrs. Peter Asda and she's popping in for some shite, and I'm outside and there's a few Pokestops there, oh, you best believe I'm going to be going on there and spitting those Pokestops out and catching a few fucking Digital monsters. All right, bud? Meant to say chaos. Right, okay. And was that M-E-N-T meant to say meant as well? Fucking hell, Kate. You've just come back on the pitch, mate. Yellow card, lad. Yellow card, mate. So far, you're on 2 yellows, a red, and another yellow. Do you understand? You're on another fucking yellow, mate. We'll change the rules of the game, mate, for you. Jesus. The Pikachu killer plays Pokemon Go. Yeah, add me up, Mr. Flying Pig. No, I haven't, Robbie. Oh, you mean on there? Oh, yes, I have on there, mate. Decapitated a few digitally. Second half's about to kick off here then, guys. Let's get that timer up in the top right-hand corner of the screen. As soon as it's about to kick off. Once again, hit the thumbs up. Give us a like boost before the second half starts here. Smash the likes. Get yourself subscribed and in there raw. And have your say. Get your predictions in. I'm going for 0-0. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a snooze fest still. But I hope I'm wrong. Get your new predictions in. I predicted 2-1. No, I actually predicted 3-2. I predicted 3-2 to the Netherlands at the start of this one. Well, that was a muggy pick, wasn't it? This is the worst game ever. I'm going 0-0. Get your score predictions in there, guys. Have your say. What do you think's going to happen here? Daz reckons Japan are going to pinch it. Oh, big chance for the Netherlands. Chance in behind. There is a good shout. Ball to the back post, and it is cleared away. But the Netherlands pick it up on the left side of the pitch here. Here is Reindeers. Gravenberch has given the ball away. Japan look to try and continue. Nope. Netherlands keep hold of possession. Frankie de Jong. Good chance here for the Netherlands if he can get that pass away. He can. Dumfries into the box. They've got a chance. Malin. Poor ball from Malin. Allows Japan to be able to regroup and bring it out from the back. Ran out of play though. Throw in for the Netherlands. I don't know, Troge. It's insane. No. These scores that people are typing here, Troge. I've asked the live chat for predictions. English edit says 2-0. No. I actually asked the live chat for the predictions. You think 0-0, 1-0 Holland, 1-0 Japan, -1, -1, 2-1 Japan. You hope it's better than the first half. It's total bullshit. Yes, it was. It's my fat fingers more than anything. Kate Cadet coming in with a couple of Frankfurters and a beef burger as a hand. Ooh. Netherlands probing early second half. Ball across Japan's back line again. Nobody home. Was going to paint the walls, but the Dutch kit has done me in. I wonder if this is any better. Oh no, I can't wear them because you can see the game. I'm going to get done for copyright infringement. You know what I mean? I actually can't wear them. Fuck. I'm just going to have to be blind. Proper way of illegally streaming there. Watch it in my sunglasses. Can't do that. Can't wear them. Good night, Peter Fox, lad. Why is nobody in the audience dressed as Charizard? If you actually look, they're all dressed as Charizard, mate. What do you mean? 40 million little swimmers left off our bodies. 9 months later, only one of that 40 million made it. That's you. That's all of us. A 1 in 40 million miracle. Live your life knowing you're a miracle. Fucking yellow card, Tommy Boyle, mate. Fucking yellow card, mate. We don't need any of that sentimental stuff in here, pal. Do you know what I mean? None of that inspirational shit in here, please, mate. I don't need none of that. Probe in Japan's backline, steady on. Oh. Nice, Mario Luigi. Sunglasses would look good on, don't you think? Penalty should only be for fouls. Extra time should carry on into the goal squad. I wouldn't be against that, lad. I quite like the idea of it. But, you know, you might get a 17-hour game, though. If there's a fight on the pitch, do you think they would play the Mortal Kombat theme on the Tannoy system? That'd actually be epic. Fight! Dun 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 dun. Just never be self-conscious, Joe. That is what I'm saying. It's a miracle you're here. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. 100%. No, I know. I just bantering around. It's lovely words, mate, to be fair, Tommy, that. Beautiful, beautiful words. We are all very lucky sperms. That's true. Just to even experience this crazy rock gliding around the sun that we're on. It's pretty nutty. Is it a good game? Let's ask the live chat to rate the game out of 10 so far, to give you an idea of how you think the game is. Oh, it's a goal for the Netherlands! Fuck me! You came at the right time. It's Virgil van Dijk who scored. Great cross in for the right for the Netherlands, and Virgil van Dijk then head in. Looping effort. It curls away and hits the inside of the post and beats the keeper. It's 1-0 to the Netherlands. Shit! And it was a really super gas pouring game before, a 0 out of 10. But now at least it's a 2. 1-0 to the Netherlands, though. They have got the breakthrough via Virgil van Dijk. Oh, no. Nah, fair play to the Netherlands. Like I say, I'm happy either way, but Virgil van Dijk doesn't need to be scoring goals in the World Cup, though. Can't stand that guy. Liverpool scummer. Anyway, 1-0 to the Netherlands. It's a really good header, isn't it? You have to say from Virgil van Dijk. It's a really good header. Just very nice, very nicely cushioned into the far corner there. Yeah, keeper's got wrong-footed. Suzuki should have been a little bit more balanced, but look, he's just shifted his weight over to his right side, and it's too late to spring across then. So it's 1-0 to the Netherlands. Yes, there it is. That was Streets of Rage. Oh, shit, yeah, it was Streets of Rage, lad. I did the Streets of Rage tune, mate. Fuck. I meant Mortal Kombat, lad. Wait a second. How does that fucking go, mate? Fight. Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero. Yeah, it definitely needed a goal there, didn't it? Streets of Rage, the soundtracks for them are actually unbelievable, aren't they? They're just incredible. Sometimes I just listen to them, like on YouTube, the soundtracks of Streets of Rage 1, Streets of Rage 2, and Streets of Rage 3. They're just amazing soundtrack. Really, really amazing. That would be incredible, a Streets of Rage movie. Man, who would play them then? So from the first one, you've got Blaze, right? You've got Blaze. You've got Axel, the blonde guy. And was the black guy called Adam? I think he was. So who would play those three main characters? And then obviously in the other ones, you've got like Skate and the old wizard man and stuff. You know what I mean? You've got to have like... I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But I'll tell you who would be quite a good Axel. Maybe not now because he's a bit older. But Johnny from Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. Because he just looks like him, doesn't he? He kind of just looks like that Axel character anyway. I always thought that when, when I had the game back in the day. Axel Homelander. Your wife's just woken up in a Dutch shirt. Yeah, Johnny Lawrence, man. Johnny Lawrence, I reckon, would make a decent Axel, you know? In Streets of Rage. Samuel L. Jackson. Probably race swapping nowadays. Well, actually, I mean, there's no need to, because Streets of Rage has a lot of like races covered. So you don't need to, because like a lot of the hero characters are all from different races. So it's actually really like they don't need to, mate. You know what I mean? If they were all the same back in the day on the game, they probably would do it these days, wouldn't they? For whatever, but they're not. So you don't really need to do that, mate. Virgil van Dickhead goal. Japanese have done sweet F all. Who was the guy in Twisted Metal with the wheels for arms? Twisted Metal was epic, lad. Wonton says even the offside graphics for the goal can't replicate the touch kit colour. Oh, man, you know, as a designer, Wonton, what were they thinking with this design choice of this reflective high visibility building site attire? It's unbelievable. I can't believe they signed off on this. Did they not do any camera tests? Do you know what I mean? Chris Koo, how you doing, you Raw legend? What's happening there, the Kooinator? Come on. You can't beat Space Invaders from the 80s. Gender swap instead, then. This game is like a search for validation that lies deeply on a consciousness that connects every soul to the understanding we fully don't understand, and it manifests into a shit orange kit. Somerville keeps it in, almost towards Maiden in the edge of the 6-yard box. That's a good one there, shameless lad. Yes, mate. David Jubb, what's going on, lad? Mortal Kombat. Streets of Rage was quality. I loved it. God, I'll never forget, like, Streets of Rage, the first time me and my brother played it on the Sega Mega Drive. It's an epic game. But you get through to the guy at the end. I think what's his name? Giovanni or something like that. You know, the main bad guy. You get through the guy at the end. And then we're like, I can't remember, he asks you a question or something. And then depending on what you answer, it either fucks you over where you have to fight each other to the death before you can fight him. So only one of you gets to fight him. You either have to fight each other if you disagree on what he says or something, or you go back to like stage 5 or something. Like it just goes, all right, yeah, no, wrong. You've had a mare there. Time to go back to stage 5 and do it all again. And then you have to just go back. Like me and my brother are like, what? No, we just come all this way, and then it just has to go. It sends you all the way back to stage 1. It's fucking cruel, man. What a cruel game. Oh, it's 1-1. Japan have done them. Speaking of cruel games, it's cruel for the Uranji. It's Nakamura, baby. Come on. Shinsuke Nakamura with the fucking goal, mate. Whatever, get the fucking violin out, mate. Come on. It's fucking epic. Oh, Japan have done it. It's a goal for Japan. Nakamura with the goal. Goal. And the Dutch are fuming. Ooh. Look at this. Definitely onside. Nice pull back across. That's lovely. Lovely assist. And then Nakamura does the rest. Good goal, that, isn't it? Yeah, he's just sort of flummoxed them. They're not expecting it. There's players in between him and the goalie can't really see until it's too late. What a good finish that is there. Is there a deflection in there? Yes, there is. There is a deflection. Oh, there is a deflection, you know, but I think he's onside anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think, was it from Maeda, who gets the final touch on it? Maybe, but it is still, regardless of goal. So it's 1-1, guys. Get in there. Interesting. Lovely stuff. Boom chickadee chanka. Love it. This game could be decent now, guys. This game's gonna go off now the last half an hour. You know it. Yes! Fucking come on. Sick of this bullshit gastastic game, mate. Now it's a proper game of football. You can just feel the fire in these teams turning up now. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good last half an hour. We finally got a match, boys. Yes, lad, we have. Brilliant goal. Streaker coming soon. Ruddy can't game. Yes, lad, how you doing? How's New York City today, most certain? Oh, I sent you a link to a fancast Streets of Rage film. Oh, nice, Tommy Ad. I'll check that out, yeah. Can't wait that. Oh, you mean as in somebody who, you mean something where they have come up with the cast, you mean? Oh, yeah, fan cast. Right, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Hang on a second. So who the fuck is that guy? Blaze Fielding, Gina Carano. I mean, I always thought that Blaze was younger than Gina Carano. Gina Carano's like fucking 45 or something these days. You know what I mean? I feel like Blaze is like 27 or something. I feel like Dua Lipa or something should play Blaze. You know what I mean? Not fucking Gina Carano. No disrespect to Gina Carano. She's a badass. But she's fucking old now. Jamie Foxx as Adam Hunter. Again, you know, he's just getting on a little bit. But yes, I could see that more so, yeah. Yeah. John Cena as Max Thunder. What? That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good one, yeah. That's actually a pretty good one. Eddie Hunter, John Boyega as Skate. Yeah, I could see that one, to be fair. That's actually pretty good. You know, the guy who plays the Stormtrooper in the episode 7 of Star Wars. John Boyega, that guy, yeah. Could be. Skate, yeah, I could see that, to be fair. Donnie Yen as Shiva. Don't know about that. Mr. X, Dwayne Johnson. I do not see that at all. What the fuck? Why is Dwayne Johnson being Mr. X? That makes no sense. That's crazy. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Alexander Skarsgård as Axel, though. You know, I guess that could work. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is, but looks a bit like him. Dua Lipa, yeah. Do not slag my girl, Dua Lipa. No, definitely not. But she would make a good Blaze or someone, maybe. I'm watching it on ITV in the UK. I'm doing the next one, Côte d'Ivoire versus Ecuador, but not the 3 a.m. fixture because I'm just going to watch the UFC in bed and go to sleep. Shakira. Oh, baby, when you move like that, you make her go mad. Come on then, Japan. They got a free kick. Oh, shit. Zlatan as Bond. My name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm spy for British Secret Service and MI6, whatever it's called. Zlatan does what he wants. Zlatan will turn up and order martini, shaken, not stirred. But then Zlatan will also order Swedish lager and IKEA furniture to sit on while drinking, because Zlatan is different kind of James Bond. Zlatan is Swedish Bond. Zlatan is crazy. Yeah, Mr. X should be John Bernthal, I think. Great shout, yeah. The Punisher Man. That's a great shout. Who's Angela White going to play? Well, actually, there's if you remember in Streets of Rage, there's loads of those slags who are trying to attack you with the whips, and they're dressed in fucking red PVC and shit. You know, remember the slags? Yeah, it's like the punks and the skinheads and the fucking guys with the mohawks and everything. And there's a bunch of slags who are trying to get you. Remember? Like fishnets and fucking PVC and stuff. Definitely, there's a role for her in there. Do you remember that though? Like you were being attacked by like scantily clad, sexily clad women. Oh, it was okay, Cadet. Hang on, let me have a look. Let me have a look at these guys. Let me put prostitutes in Streets of Rage, because that's what they were, I think. I don't know. I think that's what they were meant to be. You know? Yeah, this bird with a whip. Do you know what I mean? The red bird with a whip, man. What the fuck is popping up here, mate? When I search that, that's not good. Hang on. Nora, Streets of Rage. Nora's an enemy. Oh! Speaking of enemies, the Netherlands have scored! It's 2-1 to the Netherlands, guys. Goodness me. Sorry, I was looking up some bullshit. I'm the worst fucking watch-along commentator person ever. I'm looking at bloody prostitutes in Streets of Rage game when there's a bloody goal on. Fucking hell. I missed it. Oh, no, I missed it. It's 2-1 to the Dutch, though. Look at this. Oh, let's see what happened. Shot on goal. It's a really nice finish, isn't it, by Somerville? Opens up his body and gets one bottom left. Keeper's flummoxed. Maybe keeper should get there, but it hits the inside of the post and bounce in. Oh, it's a good finish, though. The Netherlands 2-1 up there. Big goal for them. Somerville with the finish, and it's a very high-tier, top-tier one at that as well. Big goal for the Dutch. 2-1 up they go. 2-1 up they go, guys. 2-1 to the Netherlands. Huge goal. Speaking of 2, we're nearly at 200 likes. We're only 12 away. Smash the likes. Let's see if we can get 200 likes. Nice one. Ana Diarmas to play Blaze for me. Oh, good shout there, Tommy lad. I rate that. I rate that choice. That's a great choice. Get Sydney Sweeney in as one of the slags. You know what I mean? Makes sense. Hang on, because I'll show you the character, and you tell me this would be good for yeah. 2-1. Sorry, guys. There's some of you just don't know what the fuck we're talking about here, and you're just like, please just talk about the football. What are you doing? I'll just be quick. But this is what we're talking about here. This is the character. Yeah, this is the actual character in Streets of Rage. And here's the information about her. Nora, it says. And she later returns in Streets of Rage 4. She's a dominatrix who finds pleasure in torturing others. Nora wore black pantyhose and white pantyhose over it. Shit, man! Netherlands almost scored again. Corner for them, though. Joining the original Syndicate Crime Organization and later the Y Syndicate, Nora's a woman clad in red dominatrix suit who fights with a whip. In the original Streets of Rage, she has blonde hair, while in Streets of Rage 4, she has light blue. So there you go, you know? That's an actual slag. That's one of your enemies in there, seriously. Bonnie Blue. Oh. Yeah, first Chong's Curaçaoan, now Somerville's Dutch. I am confused as well as you are, Wonton. Where I was saying this earlier, I swear Tahith Chong's nationality didn't used to be Curaçaoan there. What was it? It wasn't Curaçaoan then, was it, Wonton? I swear. Bloody Nora. Yeah, it was a great goal. Yeah, she's got similar assets to Sydney Sweeney. That's why I'm thinking she could probably play a decent one, you know. She had to get someone in there, get her on there. Bunch of slags would make a good blind bag figurine collection series. Shit, man, Japan test the Netherlands again here. Kubo with a shot from distance. Very far out. He's just seen the keeper off his line. He's gone for it. Look, not a bad effort, you know. Margot Robbie for Nora. Good shout, good shout. I feel like we're just trying to like create some sort of fantasy thing here now. Chong might have been Dutch. Chong was Netherlands before Curaçao. That's it. Dutch, yeah. So how the fuck's he gone over to Curaçao then? What? Nora Batty. This game's got lively. Margaret Thatcher, shameless. 3 points. Good rugby kick. They're having a hydration break now, folks. Quite a sinister game when you think about it, isn't it? Streets of Rage. Yeah. Weird. It says, you know, like she works from questionable members only clubs where everyone calls her queen. Encountered fairly regularly, she can knock the player down with her whip. If the player knocks her down, she won't get up until the player moves away from her, turns their back to her, or after quite a bit of time. Be prepared for a whip attack once she does get up. One of Nora's stilettos had black clothes, and whenever she was attacked, she knelt down and begged for her life. Stilettos can't attack when she's begging for help. Fucking sinister shit, mate. You know what I mean? Sadist who made that game, lad. Advert break, yeah, basically. Thing is, we don't actually have adverts on in the UK here, do we? But for American market, I'm guessing that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it's for, yeah. But in England, it just says hydration break, doesn't it? But yeah, over there, blatantly, they've got loads of ads on. Different game from the first half. Right when the game's flowing better, now they stop again. Yeah, it's a shitter, isn't it? Pig loves a whip. Whip attack. Does make them grow like they're radioactive, yes. Hydration break, the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Just call it commercial break. So true. I know, especially in this air-conditioned stadium. You know, it's cooler than when they're playing the bloody Premier League in May. The Norwegian commercials nowadays are just wankfest for Coca-Cola Holy Glaze. Prince Andrew, you what? We don't get adverts during hydration break, at least not on Peacock. Oh, well, that's good then. So you actually don't get anything pop up for ads. It just still says hydration break, does it? Well, fair enough then. You know, if it's not for ads, it's not for ads. If they're not showing ads on it in America, we're not over here. It just says hydration break. So, yeah, interesting. World Cup's been a scam. 4 breaks for American companies to make money. But are they actually showing ads? Roddy's saying they're not showing ads. What's hydration break, Guff? When the fuck did they introduce this? This World Cup? Actually, didn't they have it in one of the last tournaments as well? Either the Euros or the World Cup. Don't forget, Pig, we played those games as kids. I know, crazy. Think about like Mortal Kombat with all the fatalities and stuff and the blood and everything. It's fucking awesome. We used to play some crazy stuff back in the day. I mean, I remember playing Aliens Trilogy when I was like 7 or something. 7 or 8, or whenever it came out. I got it on the... You know, I remember my mum bought me a Sega Saturn, which was just epic at the time. And had Aliens Trilogy with it. And like I was just like gatting loads of aliens playing this sinister horror game and stuff. It was awesome. We don't have commercials on British television during football matches, only half time. Just ad breaks, hydration, my arse. You're watching on TSN, we got full ads for every break. That's horrible then. So you do have ads there. You're in Netherlands and they're packing ads on national TV. Oh, no. So you're absolutely right. They're showing ads on Fox. There's ads in Canada. Oh, no. Only Canadian US broadcasters terrestrially show ads. Oh, you see, they are doing it then. Yeah, they are doing it. You know, lad. What about Killer Instinct Pig? Ever play that? Yes, I did. Loads. I played all of the beat-em-ups. I was a real big fan of beat-em-ups back in the day, growing up. Played them all. Pretty much, anyway. Killer Instinct, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive, Virtua Fighter. All of them, lad. Pretty much. Final Fight? Was there one called Final Fight or something? Maybe? Don't know. But yeah, played a bunch of shite growing up, lad. So many ads and product placements, even the team handshakes before the game was shown alongside an ad. Oh, it's What's-Her-Face from the WWE. Liv Morgan. Favourite console? Probably the Sega Mega Drive. That was my first sort of console, other than, I think we had like a Commodore Amiga something or other back in the day, which was also sick. But first proper console would be the Sega Mega Drive. That was my favourite. It was just epic, man. So many great games for it. And when you're a kid, it just seemed amazing. Liv Morgan, that's it. Yeah, Liv Morgan. Final was having 30-minute Super Bowl-style halftime show. I kid you not. I know, that's actually a disgracio. Don't even get me started. Never played one single game. Seriously. What a save by Suzuki at the near post. That was a great attempt there by Cody Gakpo, but Suzuki read it all the way and got down low and quick and made the stop at his near post. Tenshu Stealth Assassins. Now, that was a game. I actually don't know that one, mate. Never played that one. I said I played them all, but I didn't. Obviously, clearly didn't. Rise of the Robots. Didn't play that one either. Tenshu was a great game. Yeah, shit, I don't remember it. Fuck. That was another classic beat-em-up, was it? Like Tekken or something. Imagine how the break will be under the final Piggo. Disgusting, yes, if it's that long. Mega Drive's epic. Crazy Taxi. They're making another Crazy Taxi, aren't they? Peacock's ad-free, but it's a paid service. Yeah. Right, so there's about 20 minutes to go. Netherlands have the 2-1 lead. Is there going to be a late equaliser for Japan? I think there might be, Feeling it. France, Spain, Portugal, one of those teams are winning guaranteed. Driver 2 was epic. Let's have a look at the poll very quickly and just see what's going down in Poll Town, because we have a little poll running on the stream, and it is, who do you think is going to win? Go on, son. Watanabe. No. Oh. Right, so let's have a look at that poll. 48% say Netherlands are going to win. 19% say a draw. And 33% say Japan. So people still have a bit of faith that Japan could come back and do this. But yeah, or at least earlier on they thought Japan would win. Substitutions or a couple here for Japan. Driver was epic now. Driver 3. Paperboy, loved it. Should remaster Scarface and Godfather PS5. OG Xbox first console I bought with my own money. Cool Spot. Yeah, I like that. I remember having Cool Spot Goes to Hollywood or renting it from the video shop. I didn't ever actually own it. We used to it was classic, just rent a couple of games on a Saturday morning after football on the way back and get a couple of games from the video store as a rental. Classic. And I remember having Cool Spot Goes to Hollywood, lad, and playing that loads. That was a good one. Second half, much better. GoldenEye, what a game. Oh. Come on then, Japan. Let's get a little equaliser, make it interesting. Netherlands turning it on, though. Here's Cody Gakpo into their box. Cuts inside. Little dink over the top. Still a chance for the Netherlands. Shot does come off on goal. Is that Wout Weghorst on the pitch now? But Suzuki gets it. There's nothing much on it. Netherlands are stacked. You as a ninja had to go around with your samurai sword using stealth to work your way through. It was a strategy-based stealth espionage type game. Oh, right, nice. Yeah, I don't really recall that one very much, but sounds good. Hey, Jonathan Gallagher, what's going on, my son? What's occurring in Seed Noodle Land? Doing my head in. Oh, it's your first console. I think it was probably like the Commodore Amiga, maybe. But the actual first sort of like proper sort of console, which played cartridges and shite, would be the Mega Drive. Shameless says, not to sound sus, but Japan does Japan have the most handsome players in the World Cup? I mean, that's definitely a matter of opinion there, my son. And, I'll leave that for you to decide, mate. Commodore 64. Marmite Land. It's good. It's good. Wait, what? That sounds like you're saying someone else, mate. What? European Club Soccer on the Mega Drive. Yeah, classic. Flimbo's Quest on the Commodore 64. The ref should have a bright orange card and send them all off. Go and change them. Go back into the changing rooms and change immediately. Freestar says, it took me years to get my hands on Xbox Series X, and now they're on about bringing another console out that will cost over $1,000. It's pretty mad. Thing is, they've all put their prices up recently, haven't they? Actually, when I bought, I've got an Xbox Series S, but when I bought that, I think it was $249, or maybe it was $229 actually, and I think they actually put it up a little bit. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. Yeah. Favourite Bond movie? Oof. I'll probably go with... I mean, GoldenEye is a personal classic favourite of mine. But if we're going old school, I'm going to go with The Man with the Golden Gun. Yeah. Or maybe Live and Let Die is a good one as well. I think, is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh no, you're having problems with us buffering. That's Gash. Yeah, that's right, Stoic. Goldfinger, Live and Let Die for me. Good shout, good shout. License to Kill, Dalton's the best Bond. Yeah, that was a good one, actually. Doctor No, Goldfinger. Goldfinger's a classic, mate. Fuck yeah. That is a banger because of GTA 6. You love the entire Bond franchise. I actually haven't seen the last couple of Bonds. I wasn't crazy about Daniel Craig, though, to be fair. Chance for Japan! Oh, no! Keeper saved it, no problems. Yeah. Octopussy was the first Bond movie I saw. Loved it. That's the one with the best name. Raquel Welch coming out the sea. Goldfinger. Da-da-da. He's the man with the Midas touch. Casino Royale from Russia with Love. Casino Royale was all right. You know what I don't so much like as much about the... Well, I've only seen Casino Royale and one of the other James Bond ones. I can't remember what it was called now. Oh, Quantum of Solace, yeah. I haven't seen the other ones. What's he done? Like Skyfall, and I think there's another one. I don't know. But I saw the first goal, and they're a little bit too much like... They tried to make it a bit more serious, bit more, you know, a bit more like almost like the Bourne Identity or something. Yeah, Spectre's the other one. Yeah, that's it. So I haven't seen those ones, but yeah, I've seen the first two. And they were good action films and stuff, but I feel like it wasn't proper Bond for me. I'm looking for a little bit more tongue-in-cheek vibes. You know what I mean? It needs to be a little bit cheesier, a little bit less serious. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Yeah, quality at Quantum of Solace. Pierce Brosnan was an excellent Bond, I thought. What do you think of KSI leaving the Sideman? I don't really have much of an opinion on it, lad, to be fair, but, you know, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? If he wants to leave him, fucking leave him. I don't know. It's not going to affect any of them, is it, really? I don't know much about it, but, you know, I don't really follow any of that sort of YouTube malarkey anyway, mate. Don't even know, mate. Don't even know who the Sidemen are, to be honest. I know the Sidemen are a massive channel, and I recognise some of the faces, but I couldn't tell you who all the members of the Sidemen are or anything. You know what I mean? So I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I don't actually know. Why would anyone possibly even remotely care about the Sidemen? Well, you know, I wouldn't say that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that like them. They've got a lot of fans and stuff. But me personally, I just don't know them enough. Don't know them enough. Sure, they're sound. You know what I mean? Here's another question. Best Bond song? Goldfinger's a classic, isn't it? That is a classic. Shirley Bassey did some bangers for them, didn't she? Definitely. Adele's one's very good. What's Adele's one again? Oh, yeah, Skyfall. That's a banging song. Let the sky fall and it'll crumble. That's pretty good. Live and Let Die. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, mate. That's Paul McCartney, isn't it? Yeah. Shirley Bassey. Live and Let Die, period. Fair play. For Your Eyes Only, yeah, good shout. Some good tunes on the old James Bond songs over the years, definitely. Hang on, what's the worst one? Diamonds Are Forever. That's right up there, mate, to be fair. What's the worst song? Because I remember there was one some years back, and it was fucking terrible, mate. Can't remember which one it was now, but Memphis Depay with an elbow straight to Taniguchi's grill. Goodness me, does he... That's dirty as fuck by Memphis Depay, mate. He should be sent off for that, man. whether it's an accident or not. He's got a yellow card, but that's a fucking disgrace. He could have literally knocked that guy out clean cold there, and he shouldn't be on the pitch, mate. That's a red card, but he's been yellow carded. The worst, Spectre maybe. View to Kill, Duran Duran. Aha, Living Daylights. Madonna's one. Red, Chris Cornell. Die Another Day was terrible. Right, yeah, that's probably the one I'm thinking of. I don't know, maybe. Madonna's Bond song was crap. Yeah. He got sent off for less. I know, that was actually a nasty coming together. He sort of elbowed it, like gone in with a cheeky little shoulder into the grill. Not nice. I remember that. It was horrible. Yeah. Living Daylights for me. Love. Straight red. I agree, man. The officials have been shit at this tournament, lad. You like the idea of Henry Cavill being the new Bond. Bond is supposed to be dashing, if that makes sense. Daniel Craig was too street tough. Yeah. He's supposed to be... Bond's supposed to be a bit smarmy, mate. He is. He's supposed to be a little bit smarmy. Yeah. That's why Pierce Brosnan was so good. That's why Roger Moore was so good. You know, Sean Connery a little bit more of the rough and ready, but he still had that sort of, you know, that bit of charm about him, you know. He's a handsome bastard. Super handsome bastard. Not saying Daniel Craig's not, but yeah, I'm with you there. I think he'd be quite good. Who else could be quite good? Michael Fassbender maybe could be all right at it. Don't know. Can Cillian Murphy do a English accent? Okay, I know you can do a Brummy one, but don't know. Yeah, there's a few candidates. Fassbender's a fantastic shout. He could probably pull it off. Yeah. Cavill too old. Either that, or they just get Pierce Brosnan back, mate. You know what I mean? Just get some AI guff on the go, make him look a little bit younger, and you know, just get him. George Lazenby. Quite a boring actor. Bond is charismatic as anything. No, I don't know, you know. Yeah. They're just reading the lines, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? You make an amazing Bond. Are you too busy to do it? Well, seeing as the character is a white British male, I can understand why you would think that, Ezio. Seeing as that's the character. Yeah. Pedro Pascal probably gets it. You say a white British male, though, but we've actually had actors play James Bond before who are not white British males, such as, George Lazenby? No, the other one. Yeah, no. Yeah, who was the Australian? George Lazenby or the other one? What's the other one called? The one who's in fucking, you know, oh, there you go. It was Lazenby. Yeah, George Lazenby was the Australian. See, he was Australian, mate. You know what I mean? So, but the character's a white British male. Yeah, fair enough. That's true. But I don't care if they're from any country, if they're acting as James Bond. No. Jane Bond? No, mate. That'd be fucking awful. Oh, God. Kamada is out behind for a cheeky little corner now to Japan. An older Bond with Phil Mitchell. Phil Mitchell as Bond. Did you two? What? What the hell? How did you two comment right next to each other? Did you both had the idea of Phil Mitchell as James Bond independently at the same time? What? That's fucking weird. Chaz says that's not a coincidence. How odd's that? Their comments are right next to each other. They both chose Phil Mitchell as Bond. What? That's nutty stuff, mate. Come on, Japan. Elliot Page as James Bond. Tom Hardy for Bond. I just don't think Tom Hardy is right for Bond, no. Again, he's a little bit too rough. And same with, like, Jason Statham. Like, Tommy Boyle was right. They're supposed to be a little bit charming, a little bit, you know, suave, a little bit poncy almost. You know what I mean? It's James Bond, for fuck's sake. He's supposed to be, you know, a bit of an upper crust sort of a spy. Eli does stuff. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Eli. If you're new like Eli, smash that subscribe button down below. Thank you, lad. Yeah. And it's a goal for Japan! Get in there, my son! Bonsai! Fucking have it, lads! Get in there! 2-2 Japan at the end, 88th minute. They've done it, lads! Come on! Japan refuse to be ruled out, and they have absolutely said konnichiwa to the Netherlands back line and the goal there. They've put it in there. And it's a fucking good header. It's from the corner, and Japan been pressing the last few minutes in this game. It comes in, good corner delivery, and there's a clean header. A clean header. Maybe it's actually deflected onto his own teammate. Yes, it is. That's fucking awesome. He heads it down and it just hits the top of the head of his mate who knows fuck all about it. He knows nothing about it, and it's just got in the back of that. Get in there, my son. 2-2. What a goal. Japan 2-2. Lovely stuff. So this game, this second half was good, wasn't it, in the end? Lots of action, lots of goals, lots of drama. The first half was the worst half, but the second half has lived up to it, to be fair. 2-2, guys. Nice. Will my prediction at the start of the game be right with Netherlands winning 3-2? Surely not. Lucky. Japan can go on to win it. No caps, folks. Yeah, try not to do that jump front Vigo, lad. Let's hope Japan get another. Thank you, Sean Francis, my son. Yeah, the Dutch are massive, aren't they, Bubba? To be fair, they're a bunch of units. The Czech team was units. It's pretty nutty, actually. Yeah, Japan getting those headed goals when they're being towered over by the Dutch there. Frodo from Lord of the Rings for Bond. That's the worst piece of casting I've ever heard. You're talking about Elijah Wood, yeah? That's the worst piece of... That's the worst casting ever, mate. Alba for Bond. Yes, Chris Koo. Yes, mate. 6 minutes out of time here, by the way, guys. 6 minutes added on. Mickey Van der Vench has been yellow carded for being a Spurs twat. The Dutch are the tallest race on the planet. Yeah, I thought so too. 4 goals. Didn't look at it half time. Gollum for Bond. Could be time for a winner. Yeah. Jenny Bond. From Mordor to Bond. What? Danny Dyer for Bond. That'd actually be kind of funny, wouldn't it? You can imagine it. That'd be funny as, mate, actually. They should do just like a Jamie Bond. They should make a parody of it with Danny Dyer as James Bond, but just call it Jamie Bond. And he's just playing a cockney fucking geezer version. Listen to me. See you, cunt. I'll fucking have a dry martini if I fucking want. Shaken not stirred, you fucking mug. You know what I mean? They should do that. You know, they should absolutely make a Danny Dyer version of James Bond, mate, just a parody. That'd be hilarious. Sorry for the language there, guys. If City Kitty's watching, I apologise. Fuck. See you, Scaramanky, you absolute muggy little fuck. Oh. Danny Dyer would be perfect. Danny Dyer's Ray Winston 2.0. I'll have a fucking dry martini if I want. Hey, what's this laser, mate? That's a bit naughty, isn't it? That's a bit fucking naughty. He's trying to fucking laser me love spots off here, mate. That's a bit naughty, that is. You can have one of these slaggy martinis. You can. You just got to look to the left there, Cake. The app has changed. For some reason, we're on 211 likes. Thank you. The app has changed on your phone, and now you have to look to the left. It's bullshit. The likes used to be next to the thumb, so everyone knew what was going on, but now the likes are to the left in a tiny little bit of text. You can't even really see it. A shooter is a shooter. I came for a fucking shooter. Like a western. A shooter is a shooter. Blake Harrison was Bond. David Mitchell was Bond. Res Dog, what's happening, lad? Yeah, it's at the top now. That was an alright film, but you know what? The ending was shite, mate. Do you remember, spoiler alert, if you've not seen Legend with Tom Hardy where he plays the Krays, and you want to watch it, don't listen to what I say in the next 12 seconds. You have been warned. Spoiler alert. But you know, like his wife, yeah, it's like told from the perspective of his wife or whatever. And then it just goes to like her on a slab in a hospital. And then because she's narrating the whole thing, right? And then she's like narrating and it says, and then I died. And then carries on narrating. It's like, yeah, but you're fucking dead. So how are you bloody narrating this from beyond the grave? It made no bloody sense. Pissed me off that. Anyway. Ridiculous. And then I died. Yeah, fair enough. Legend is one of my most adored films, The Krays, what a goddamn movie. Yeah, but it's not as good as the other movie, The Krays, with the Kemp brothers in, is it? You know, it's not. I don't think it is, anyway. It's all right. It's good. He's good in it. But I'll give it a 3 out of 5. To be fair, it's a good film, but 3 out of 5. Nothing special, mate. Nothing special. Personally, I think. Like I say, there's a few holes in that film. Great movie, Legend, says Sean. Me and Mrs. P went to the cinema to see that one. It was, it was all right, but Danny Dyer as Q would be funny. Yeah, check this out. We've got a fucking Aston Martin shoots a fucking missile out the front bumper, mate. You press this button, you slag, and all the slags following behind you will be slipping on an oil slick, pal. Absolutely fair. Yeah, Bricktop as Bond. There's the final whistle, by the way, guys. That's the one I thought you meant, Legend. Yeah. It's not that great. Yeah. I haven't seen the new one, but I love the old one. It's full time, guys. That's a good result in the end for Japan. And I think the Netherlands will take it, to be fair. And even a fair in the end. Japan fighting back twice. Fair play to them. You called it there, Stephen. 2-2. Yeah, potentially Solitude. Tellboy as Q. Full time, 2-2, guys. That's the end of the game. Somerville and Van Dijk got the goals for the Netherlands. And Nakamura, and who scored the first goal, actually, for Japan? I've forgotten now. But 2-2, it's finished. It's a cheeky Desmond. And there you go. They share the spoils. It's a point each in their group. Not bad yet. Cheeky Desmond 2-2. Do we know if Ahmad is starting? Probably. Thank God for that. Was Gash. Dutch will melt down now. I hope they melt down those kits and come back with something a little bit less offensive, because that is too bright. Japan took that as a win. Should have had the Cray twins and find a new one and have them to beat 2 crayfish. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kate Cadet lad. Get off. Get off, lad. Thankfully, we're in the stream. Get off, mate. You're getting sent before the full-time whistle, though. Early bar, 3-game suspension. Good game in the end. Yes, Kim, it was a long one, that, wasn't it? I'm going to wrap it up then, because we're back on here in about 45 minutes, guys, for another stream. I don't know if one of the mods could do us a massive favour, actually, if you've got the... Oh, actually, hang on, I can do it. I've just been a lazy bastard. I was going to say get a link to my other watch-along that's already set up, but I'll just do it. We've got one set up here for the Côte d'Ivoire game, a.k.a. the Ivory Coast, and they are playing Ecuador. And it's set up for 11:40 p.m. I'll get the link for you here. Please do us the massive honour of going over there at the end of this stream and smashing the like button on it. Even if you're not able to watch it, it will boost us up there and get yourself involved, and set a reminder if you want to hang out with us in about an hour's time. Less than an hour. We'll be back in 45 minutes. I'll just pop it in the chat. There it is, guys. I'll pin it to the top. Boom. It's pinned to the top of the live chat. Click that link at the end of this one and go and show some love to the next stream. But thank you everyone who's got in this stream. We've absolutely enjoyed the second half there. The first half was miserable and gash. It really truly was a game of two halves. Yeah, 2 goals from each team in the second half has meant it's 2-2 and the game is done and they share the spoils. Nice one. Thank you everyone who's got in the live chat here. All the legends, Stylish Porsche, Kevin Kilban, Stephen Maguire, Chris Koo, the Kate Cadet, Ezio, Freestar Reds, Dennis Porter, Kim, Flesh and Solitude, Susan Hansi, Alex Ojadegu, Iceman, Chris Koo, Sean Francis, Fleshin, the Kate Cadet, Musical Duke of Rodtown, Disco Dave, Kimster, Bruce McIntosh, and also Superstar. And everybody else who's in here, thank you so much. True Who, Susan, all the legends of the channel, all the mods, all the members. We're wrapping this sucker up quickly because we're back on again in 40 minutes. So come and join us for the watch along for the Ecuador versus Ivory Coast game. Get in there, the Hamada. Let's end on Bacon Brigade emojis. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited.